Welcome to the Summer of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
Man,
And this week we're talking about the new holiday movie, Christmas stuff. Violent Night, that movie with David Harbour.
I found a My Little Pony.
Okay, cool. Great start. No, we are talking about Violent Night. Violent Night, which Die Hard featuring Santa Claus.
yeah, and Home Alone
Home
featuring
Alone.
Santa Claus.
I enjoyed this movie. I liked it. I thought for what it was fun. It was a fun Christmas movie, violent action movie.
I mean, it was with
Alright.
Santa Sleigh.
With,
It was alright.
with Goldberg.
Yeah,
But that was more like a horror movie.
you're a horror movie.
That is a horror. Like Santa's Sleigh is a horror movie. Cause Santa Claus is just killing. Here is he's protecting.
Allegedly.
No. If you've seen the movie, that's what that is. Violent Night. Santa stumbles across the wrong family when he's delivering gifts, and he has
Or
to
is
save.
it the right family?
Or he has to save the family, right? He's just in the wrong place, wrong time.
How about this? When you introduce Santa, and then when he leaves the bar, gives the gift. She's like, it must be you. She's all like mesmerized by the
Vomit.
reindeer.
By
And
the
then,
Well, and this does have like a tinge of like bad Santa also, except for the
Yeah.
fact that he's not just trying to bone people. But
Well,
I mean,
He was trying to go home.
he's trying to go home, but he's married. It's different. In Bad Santa, he's trying to
Yeah,
do all kinds of stuff.
he doesn't try. He does.
That's true. He does.
Yeah.
He's hitting on everything. But no, in this movie you
That's
get
how he grew his hair back.
in this movie you get a nice little background on Santa, like being a Viking warrior at one point.
yeah,
Which
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that movie. Give me
Yeah.
give me the prequel. Give me
Isn't that the character he plays in the Marvel movie?
The Red Guardian?
Red Guardian? No, it's
Yeah.
Russian Captain America.
Doesn't he have a hammer on that?
No, he has a shield.
Oh,
He's Captain America for Russia.
is Captain America in
Whatever.
Russian style?
yeah.
Yeah, but you have I like the movie for what it was, right? For what it was. It's just one of those quick like movies that you just watch once. But it was enjoyable. It was fun. It has its moments. I don't ever buy John Leguizamo as a villain like that.
Well, apparently all his co-stars do.
Well, I mean that's real life though. But
Yeah.
but
I know.
I don't.
This movie could have ended really quick if Steven Seagal would have shown up. It was Steven Seagal was Santa Claus, dude. John Leguizamo would have been, done.
He would have never been in the movie.
yeah, he would have been
Steven
done.
Seagal. Phil Steven Seagal would have never been
Hey,
in the movie.
puñeta, what you doing?
It would have been over.
Yeah,
He's
no,
cool.
but that's the one. That's the only thing. I don't buy him as like a villain, like a mastermind villain, especially like fighting against like. I mean, I guess David Harbour at this point wasn't.
Doesn't he play a bad guy though in Romeo and Juliet?
I mean,
Tybalt?
depends on
He's not really a
your view
bad
on who the
guy.
bad guy is.
He's not really a bad guy.
There's no real bad guys in that movie.
I mean, he plays a bad guy in Spawn, but then again, that's better.
He's
That's
still a
he's under
clown.
makeup, right? But here he's
Yeah.
John Leguizamo.
Violator, right?
He's
Violator?
doing the Violator.
plays
He's doing the
clown.
pest there.
Yeah, in this one, he's just like. It's just him. It's just John Leguizamo, and I don't.
He's basically the mechanic from John Wick who just kind of said, I need to.
I need to
money.
fight. I need to fight. I just don't. I just don't see him.
need a job.
I just never see him as like a fighter in a movie. Like I don't buy him actually fighting in movies. That's the one thing. They could have got another person. Like I like the guy who played the Marine or the extraction team, that bad guy, right? I like I bought him as a bad guy, but not John Leguizamo. I don't know. That was my only gripe was like
Could
John
it, could it be
Leguizamo.
that no matter what you see John Leguizamo in, you always see Gigi Rodriguez?
No, I see the pest. I
No.
see the pest.
Yeah. the
That's what I
pest.
see. I see the pest.
I think you're only the only huge fan of Tu Wong Fu here.
Yeah. Is he-
Bro, that movie's it's fire. It was fire.
No, it's not. It is not. But
Patrick Swayze didn't like him there either. Just saying.
I wonder if Wesley. What
Allegedly.
I wonder what Wesley Snipes has to say. But But I mean, it's just
he said to spend your money, that way they can't tax it.
see my only that's the thing. Like this movie, the story wise, it's for what it is, it's okay. But they chose to have a rich family. A rich family get taken hostage,
Super rich,
right? A rich
but
family.
a bad family.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad family, and they're super rich.
An
I
affluent family.
I think I would have enjoyed it better if it was like he was there to save, like it's a regular kid in a regular family, right?
No, because then there's nowhere to run. It's a tiny little apartment.
No, you'd been doing the whole building. They're already taking from other movies.
Wait.
The
Yeah.
Raid.
Raid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
George, you mean Dread too? It's
Yeah.
also Dread. I think I would have enjoyed that a little bit more, right? Where is a reason.
It's just a kung fu video game from Nintendo.
Yeah, Kung Fu. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a great game, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's I think if the family weren't all douchebags, right? And even the dad, he's not really. He's there to steal money from his own like family. Like instead of leaving them,
Well,
like,
he
I'm
wasn't
so
there
proud
to
of
do
you.
it.
uh-huh.
He did.
It did do it.
What's the thing? He was there to steal the family some money from the family, and so no
Yeah,
one. The
but
only person
money-
that's redeemable technically is the mom and the little girl.
Yeah, she was unaware.
Trudy, right? Because that's the only innocent. Even the little turd kid too with the TikToks and all that.
Ugh.
He's annoying, right? It's like I just wish.
Why
Only
couldn't he have been
person,
killed?
only one person got killed in this movie, and that was the guy from
Yeah.
Twilight. The guy
The
from
action star?
Never Back Down. The guy from Never Back Down.
No, I've never seen that guy before.
He was in Twilight and Never Back
Yeah.
Down,
Well, I'd never watched Twilight.
or Never Back Down.
What am I, a 12-year-old little girl?
You had
No.
12-year-old girls when
Yeah.
that movie came
You
out.
know,
No,
you know they
watched
watched it.
They watched it on their own.
Yeah.
Liar.
I was not partaking in that.
No, I took them. I'm the one that took them to the movie theater to watch that movie. That's why.
Gross.
Yeah.
But like, he's the only one that gets killed, other than all the bad guys.
Wait, was Mandy Moore in Twilight?
No, she wasn't. She should have been. It would have been a better movie. It would have been a
Andy
better movie.
Bohr.
It would have been a better movie. But no, it's like he's the only person. He's the only one of the family that actually gets murked, right? And the one thing, Beverly D'Angelo, when she gets punched in the face in the movie, she doesn't bleed at all.
No.
No, you need Chevy Chase to make her bleed.
Yeah. Or take pictures of her in the shower.
Yeah, I mean not pictures. He had a video camera.
Video.
Oh, that's right. It was a
Video camera.
Ooh la la.
But I mean, I think for what it was, David Harbour played a good Santa. I enjoyed his portrayal of Santa. I like kind of
David
what
Harbour
they did.
played David Harbour.
He played Santa.
No.
Because
Played David Harbour.
No, because like in Hellboy, he played Hellboy.
Yeah, he played Hellboy as basically the way they wrote Hellboy.
Yeah.
He played Santa.
He played David.
That's what
he
it
played
just
Santa.
reminded me of.
But I liked it. I liked
He played a
what he
small
did.
town sheriff.
I liked what he did. What is this?
Goodness.
Walking Tall?
So I was the
Copland?
Schwarzenegger in
The Last Stand?
movie.
Stranger
There you go.
Things.
The Last Stand?
Stranger Things.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Hopper.
I've
No, but
only watched 2 seasons
in
left,
that
so-
one he like for the season just past the Stranger Things, he was a lot thinner and leaner, right? He wasn't thin and lean in this one, right? So I don't know when they filmed this one, but I liked it because they gave Santa that background where he was a warrior, but it's like he was reluctantly trying to kill people. Like he didn't want to kill anybody,
Yeah.
but he had to
I
fight
think
back.
He became Santa as a redemption for himself.
He had to fight back, right? What
Saint
is this?
Nick.
What is this?
Father Stu.
Was that one? No, the one movie with
Good job.
Ryan Reynolds and the one that just came out, Spirited.
Spirited?
He redeemed himself by becoming the ghost of Christmas Present.
I think
Past?
his Santa's never gonna be happy, because he's killed so many.
No,
Movies.
but still, it's like his Santa. The whole point of that Santa, he didn't care about that. He wasn't happy. That didn't
He
bother
just
him.
wasn't happy because of the kids.
Yeah, he wasn't happy
They didn't
about
believe
that.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, kids suck.
Elf.
right. And then, but by the end, everyone just believes. Everyone
It had
believes.
every movie was in that thing.
Yeah.
Every movie was in that.
But you know who produced it? The director John Wick.
Like-
David,
Yeah.
the director of Deadpool too.
Yeah, but who wrote it?
I
The
don't
people who
know.
wrote Sonic.
I don't know. Is it? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. No
Yeah,
wonder.
it was like a video game. It was like a kids movie.
Yeah.
It was whatever kids wanted to see now.
Ooh,
I
wait, do you
mean,
think I can-
minus the murdering.
Do you think I can let my sons
Bruh.
watch this?
Yeah, I mean, if they saw
Easy, right?
if they
Easy.
saw Rampage with those giant monsters, they saw Godzilla. There was a lot of blood in that.
Yeah, and then Tommy for a while was saying, monkey.
Well, that's on you. That's on you.
No, because
Yeah.
David
That's,
Sequoia.
that's not the only thing they say.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, lately, yeah, but I mean, still, David Sequoia introduced him to cursing.
No, you introduced
Yeah.
them to cursing from the moment they were
He's
born.
blaming-
Davis Okoye
he's
introduced
blaming
him to
others.
cursing.
Yeah, whatever. Never will I believe that.
Black Adam is the reason they curse.
No,
That's the reason they got rid of the DC universe.
no. They learned to curse from DJ Khaled.
Yeah, another one.
But I enjoy. I liked David Harbour's portrayal. I'm telling you, the only one I wasn't a fan of because it was just I don't believe him as that kind of a villain was John Leguizamo. That's the only thing. But I liked the movie. I liked what they did. That it was a bad family. It was they weren't redeemable, but yet they all redeemed Santa. That was the whole point. It was like it was his redemption story from the kids.
For a second there, I thought that the female and the other two henchmen
Oh, good
right
job.
there.
Uh-huh.
I thought they were gonna like switch for a quick second. I was like, are they gonna switch because they start believing in Santa?
Oh, and
Again?
then they all get killed.
It's the real Santa?
Und Papa.
Oh.
Und Papa. That Home Alone part, the Home Alone part where the little girl puts nails and all that, this is worse than Home Alone. There's more blood than in Home Alone.
Well, it's actually more realistic if you think about it, because
So many.
but
Not realistic.
For Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci to go
They would have
through
been
all
dead.
that.
But
Yeah, I
but
mean,
not
couple
not
things.
realistic because no idiot would pick up a nail and go and
Yeah,
look at it right in
that's
your
true.
face. No idiot would do that. Like I would just look at it like this, like in front of my face, versus holding it directly where the
Daniel
opening
Stern
of the
would.
door. Well, yeah, but that's meant to be comedy. This actually was meant to be that part was meant to be comedy too, but
Actually, in
it
all
just
fairness,
made
Daniel Stern
everything
would
hurt.
Daniel Stern would have done it anyways, because that's just who Daniel Stern is.
Yeah, it's just I did feel it when those nails, like I don't know, something in me was like, oh, the whole thing.
When he's like, I see the nail in the ladder.
Uh huh.
Stupid kid.
And then it goes
Black.
into his mouth.
Yeah.
Into the
Yeah.
bottom of his mouth. Then all those nails in his butt. If he would have lived, he would have had to get a tetanus shot, a bunch of tetanus shots.
Multiple.
Rusty nails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He would have had poisoning for sure. But either way, and then the whole glue.
Thankfully, he didn't get hit by a trombone.
Then the whole glue thing, where that girl's scalp gets ripped off, like part of her scalp. I'm telling you, like some of the kills or some of the like actual things that happen to these people, to me is like it hurts. And like I was just watching it, I was like, it's painful. Just painful to watch some of this stuff.
See, I would love seen like a scene where the girl gets like hurt, and is laying there unconscious, right? And then and then Santa flips out even more.
Nah.
Oh, and then realizes after he like kills everybody, realizes she's still alive.
No, by the end of the movie, I would have hoped I would have
Christmas
seen
magic.
who Mrs. Claus was. I'm curious to see who Mrs. Claus was. Even though she sent him,
yeah.
she sent him because he talked about her so much, and he talked about like the relationship between them. It's we're adults, you have to work
Sent
at these
him Mjolnir.
relationships. Yeah, sent him. Oh, what was it? What was the hammer's name?
Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher.
That's a cool name for a hammer. Mjolnir and Skull Crusher.
Yeah.
I like the movie for what I saw it in theaters, and I enjoyed it in theaters. It wasn't the greatest movie.
Dido.
It wasn't the
Yeah.
greatest movie, but I enjoyed watching it for when I saw.
It's a
from what
fun
I said, it was
Christmas
enjoyable.
movie.
It
It's
is.
a movie.
It was no. I mean, you have to admit that it
For
was.
what it
was
is.
enjoyable.
For what it is, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not one of those movies that I would put on repeat.
Yeah.
Like it's not not any movie that I would put on a list of classics. But
Definitely. Yeah.
I might
Some
put it in
people
my-
were saying that it's like a new Christmas classic. but
No,
it's not.
not I wouldn't go to that extent. I was like, I saw it, Cool.
What you
I
do is
bought it.
you
Cool. Done.
you wait till next year. If you still think about it, you watch it.
Give me
Nah.
give me a sequel.
Well,
And-
I'll watch it again just because it's purchased.
Yeah, just give me a sequel that's in the vein. Since this already copies so much from other movies, now it's Mr. and Mrs. Claus, right? Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Like what, the Christmas Chronicles?
No, but like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they're already taken like from other movies, right? So might as well
Yeah.
just take
Or
Mr. and Mrs. Smith and then like
Night
have
and
them
Day.
have them be have it be an action movie with both of them together.
Who
Yeah.
would be Mrs. Claus?
I don't want to think about who I would cast as Mrs. Claus.
No. I want to hear. Your
No,
thoughts.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say. No, that's a stupid question. I don't really care about that. I just want to see a movie. I don't care about who gets
Helen Mirren.
cast right now. There you go, done.
Mm.
There you go.
She's the
She
queen
was in
and
Red.
Mrs. Claus.
Mm-hmm.
She was in
Yeah.
Red too.
And
No,
Red.
you gotta get
Red-
somebody that was in another Christmas movie like they did with Beverly D'Angelo.
But she wasn't like a good guy. She was a bad guy.
She's not
Didn't
really. I
matter.
mean,
She was
she
still in
she
them.
no, she
She was a
wasn't.
bad
She wasn't a bad guy. But she's just evil.
She
She was a
bad
bad guy
person.
because she
She's
got
a bad
$300
person.
million from the U.S. government
No,
because of terrorism.
yeah, but she's just a bad person. Just not
Yeah.
she's not a villain. She's not the villain in the movie.
she's
right?
a villain.
Yeah, but she's not. She's just a bad human being in this movie,
Yeah, well,
right? Doesn't make her the villain of the movie.
she's on the naughty list.
Well, I mean, no. Think about it. Who gave her the money to do that? Well, it was the government. So
Well, they're on the naughty
technically,
list too. So
It's called paperwork.
right.
Someone did the paperwork. That's
So,
all that matters.
but you know what? One of the scenes that I did like is when he finds the hammer in the shed and he starts taking out all those the soldiers. I like that scene, even though like when I was watching it with our mother, she was like cringing when they were cutting heads off and going in pieces. She thought it was okay. She
Yeah.
said it was
There's
alright.
There's a bit of a
I
dance.
trust her.
Yeah, she the movie was okay, so she enjoyed it for what it was. The same thing like we're saying, it's not meant to be a new Christmas classic. It's nothing that's gonna go on the list of the top 10 best Christmas movies, right? But for what it was,
It'll make a rotation here. and
so that's what I've noticed about like David Harbour, like his movies. Like I like Hellboy. I liked his Hellboy movie. I enjoyed
there.
it, right?
there.
It wasn't the greatest, but I liked it. And so he's so far he's made movies that I'm like, okay, they're enjoyable. They're just not classics. They're not the greatest,
Yeah, my son loves that one.
right? So it's like
No, Tommy was watching it for a while.
No,
You-
I didn't like that. One.
On rotation.
I mean,
No.
a lot of people didn't
I like
because
the original ones.
a lot of people didn't because of that, because of the original ones, because of
Like
the
it's not.
Guillermo del
It
Toro
wasn't
ones.
memo.
You can't
It wasn't.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
No
that's
memo,
why.
no promo.
I
we're not
no,
gonna watch it.
it
memo.
was
Those
ma-
are pieces of crap. that's
no,
all.
it's mainly because like it's keeping me from getting the finale of the Hellboy story, right? Because
Yeah,
you left it
okay,
at
I
a
get that.
cliffhanger, so that's the problem. But still, it's like I enjoyed the movies that he's made so far, right? Those two movies that he starred in. I don't know. I know he's been in other movies, like he was in Batman. No, he was in Suicide Squad, right? He played one of the government officials talking to Viola Davis's character at that dinner.
We played a lot of douchebags in the past.
Yeah. But see, but the movies that he starred in, it's like I enjoyed them.
is-
They're not
which is-
bad. They're not horrible movies.
Which is funny because when he played those douchebags, his hair was thinning a lot. Now
Nah.
he has his luscious hair.
Well, now he has money.
There
The
you go.
plugs.
Man, that's expensive.
It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive, guys. Brought to you by Bosley. I don't know. Sponsored. Bosley sponsor.
Leslie, isn't that the dad in Happy Days?
That's his real life name.
Yes.
That's his
Yeah.
government name.
Yeah. But it,
Tom Bosley.
but it's again, this is one of those movies that I think again it might not be in the rotation for Christmas. Maybe I'll watch it once again after, like maybe next year, but it's not for me. It's not one of those movies where I would put on repeat or rewatch it. It's just one of those that it happened. I enjoyed it, and that's
now the
it.
voice of Charlie's Angels was Bosley. I think that's what you were talking about, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah. But overall, I mean,
You had a
overall,
chance
like,
to slap him
I
2 days ago.
I would have gotten in trouble at the house. He's still gonna get it. He's still gonna get a slap. I'll slap him in a different way. He's not gonna. You
You're
want me
gonna
to
get it.
you want me to watch your kids? Guess what? Nope. Slap.
Ah! Damn.
They just ruined it. Just ruined it
Oh,
for
the
yourself.
mark on my face.
See?
Why?
What?
I don't know.
But oh yeah, no, I liked the movie, right? I liked it for what it was, but it's something that I probably wouldn't revisit. Probably wouldn't revisit this movie.
I'm gonna sit down and watch it with my boys.
Yeah, but it's like, there's gonna be something else. If they make a sequel, would I watch it? Yeah. If they make a sequel to this movie, but give
Well,
me
yeah.
Mrs. Claus in it too.
I
this
would
time,
watch it. Yeah.
right? Because this wasn't a horrible movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was middle of the road, right? But it was
Yeah.
enjoyable.
The beginning's a little boring, but once it gets to the action, it's all right.
Yeah, and it has little bits of humor. It's not meant to be it's not meant to be slapstick or anything like that. It was fine.
Was it
Yeah.
Prancer who pooped?
I didn't. They didn't say who pooped.
I don't know, but he thinks Rudolph is better than all of them. That he did say.
Favoritism. I know.
You should know.
It's because he has a red nose just like him. Drunk.
Yep. Rosy cheeks.
It's the alcohol. Hey, Rod, you drinking some?
But I will give it is the kill, the amount of kills and the way he kills the John Leguizamo's character. I like the way they did that.
Yeah, that was good. It's very cartoony.
Yeah, but it was
So
like
it's,
meant to happen.
so it's good for kids.
Yeah,
It was magic. So
Like watching Tom and Jerry.
yeah. If Tom and Jerry like, it's like Itchy and Scratchy.
I mean, Itchy and Scratchy.
Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah,
It's like Itchy and Scratchy.
yeah. That's still old.
Yeah.
No, I like the fact that they did use the whole like the magic.
Oh, I was just like cocaine. They probably did a lot of writing this movie.
Hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna go through the chimney with the bad guy.
No, do another line. Do another line. I don't think that's right. And it's just the torso.
Yeah.
Done. Spoiler alert.
Wrote the movie.
Yeah.
Do I recommend?
Man, we should write a movie then.
Yeah, well, I don't do cocaine. But
That's not what I heard.
it
I
was
take aspirin.
my youth. I crunch up aspirin and I snort it. It hits the bloodstream faster. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
I get a handful of ibuprofen, crush it, put it in a wet paper towel, and shove it up my rectum.
Huh?
It hits you faster. Go what?
Do I
Probably not the aspirin that's
Yeah.
hitting you faster.
do we recommend this movie for as a Christmas watch? Yeah. As
As a regular watch.
Probably not.
No, yeah.
no, but if it's like Christmas time and you haven't seen this movie, I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those that you might want to check out, right? If you haven't seen
Fun
it.
movie.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fine.
If you have nothing else to do and you
Right.
can't find a movie to watch.
If you're sick and tired of It's a Wonderful Life, yes.
No, never.
Always.
No, I
That's-
just watched it again.
You just watch it once.
I just watched it again.
I'll
Christmas
get
morning.
you to the moon. I'll get you to the moon. Right, that one.
Clarence, where you are, Clarence? Where?
Attaboy,
Oh.
Clarence.
The Lazy Eye. Oh no, that's Five Goes West.
I still
Every,
love that movie.
every time the bell rings, an angel rapes its wings.
Huh?
Huh?
You can't say that word.
He gets his wings.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Well,
It's a break.
on that note, guys, watch if it's Christmas time.
Watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, watch The Wonderful Life,
Wow.
and then if you want a palate cleanser, you watch
That's
Violet,
overrated.
Violet Night.
It's not overrated.
It's overrated. Sorry.
Oh,
It's Wonderful Life's overrated.
give us your thoughts on this debate in the comments below. But this has been Vinny.
It is,
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week.